Hey everyone, what is going on? And I am over on PokeMiners on Twitter. I will leave a link to their Twitter in the description down below if you want to go ahead and follow them. And all of the Pokemon from the Kalos region, from X and Y, the next generation, all of the attacks have been updated. And there's some real winners in these Pokemon, so I'm going to go over that. We're going to go over all the moves, or at least the final evolutions, maybe some of the pre-evolutions as well. Definitely some Pokemon to be excited for, some that you might be a little bit disappointed in, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So as I said, I am up there. You can see Mega Abomasnow stats have been updated. That's not what we're talking about today. So let's see, I have, so that's PV Poke. There it is, I believe. Okay, here we go. Generation 6. Generation 6, we cannot wait. Now, obviously, all of these Pokemon are not going to be out right away. These are subject to change, right? I mean, they could change these movesets. They could add new moves. They could take away moves. We'll just have to wait and see. But we're going to go over all of them. As we can see, well, Chespin, going to be a beginner Pokemon, obviously. Maybe if the Little Cup ever comes back, some of these pre-evolutions could be good. But the one we really want to look at, well, first of all, Quilladin gets Razor Leaf. So if Shadow Quilladin ever becomes a thing, maybe that could be interesting. But Chestnut. Now, as the fast moves, it has Low Kick, Razor Leaf, and Vine Whip. So, Razor Leaf and Vine Whip are both good. This is similar to Venusaur in a way. It has that moveset. And the charge moves it gets is Gyro Ball, Energy Ball, Superpower, and Solar Beam. So, I would say Superpower and Energy Ball probably going to be the way to go. Chestnut is looking pretty interesting with Vine Whip. Razor Leaf, if you're looking for that raw damage, I guess, similar to the grass types, the double Razor Leaf teams people don't like, maybe, but the Vine Whip definitely going to make it plausible. Obviously in the future it could get a community day and it could get that Frenzy Plant, so you probably want to take off Energy Ball for Frenzy Plant if it does. But yeah, looking pretty solid. We could see the stats: 204 HP, 201 attack, and 204 defense. So the next up, we are going to be looking at Dell Fox. So Dell Fox has Scratch, Fire Spin, and Zen Headbutt. So Scratch and Zen Headbutt are not good, but Fire Spin is a pretty good move, and as the charge moves, it has Psychic, Flamethrower, Flame Charge, and Fire Blast. So Flame Charge recently got a buff. We know it's good. It increases your attack. Plus Psychic, so definitely a powerful Pokemon with Fire Spin, Flame Charge, and Psychic. If this does get a community day and gets Blast Spin in the future, I don't know. I mean, are you going to delete... Well, if you delete Psychic, it's nothing but fire attacks. If you delete Flame Charge, I mean, that's a good move because it buffs your attack. So, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like this moveset. Obviously, we don't have to worry about Blast Spin now. But I like that moveset. Fire Spin, Flame Charge, and Psychic. So, definitely Pineapple Berry the Fennekins so you can get the candy for this and get a Dell Fox. So, next up, Greninja. And the fast moves has Feint Attack and Bubble. Thankfully, it gets Bubble because Feint Attack you wouldn't want to use. And the charge moves are going to be Night Slash, Aerial Ace, Surf, and Hydro Pump. So, yeah, I mean, Bubble is a great fast move. Charge attacks going with Night Slash and Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is the nuke move. I mean, Surf is okay. I mean, Hydro Pump probably. Again, Community Day. Instead of Hydro Pump, you go for Hydro Cannon. But this is the moveset we have right now, so Night Slash and Hydro Pump. So definitely be on the lookout for Greninja as well. I think it's going to be a pretty solid pick. So, going to be really squishy. Oh, that's not too much of a surprise. It's squishy in the main games, but it's a good Pokemon. Diggus B, this one I am so excited for. The fast moves are going to be Mud Shot and Quick Attack, so focus on Mud Shot. And then the charge moves Dig, Hyper Beam, Earthquake, and Fire Punch. So Earthquake and Fire Punch, it's going to be, as others have been calling it, a mini Groudon. So it's a Groudon basically for all of the leagues, Great, Ultra, and Master Premier, if you want to look at it that way. Definitely a great Pokemon. I can't wait for that. So Talonflame. Okay, Talonflame has Peck, Fire Spin, and Steel Wing, and the charge moves are going to be Brave Bird, Fire Blast, Flame Charge, and Hurricane. So, okay, I mean, Fire Spin we know is a good move. And then you can go with Brave Bird and Flame Charge probably, right? I mean, that's the moveset I would go with, just at first glance. So Talonflame looking okay, looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in Talonflame. Next up, we have Vivillon. Doesn't look too great. It's more for a collection purpose because Vivillon has a bunch of different patterns all around the world. So, more for collection, I think. But it's pretty cool. I mean, Bug Bite's a good move. Gust is a good move as well. So, who knows? Maybe it has some play. Oops. So, I'm going to go ahead and decline that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on and look at Pyro. So Fire Fang, Takedown, and Ember. So Fire Fang is a good move, as we know. Or a decent move. It's a decent move. Fire Fang is a pretty decent move. And the charge moves has Flame, Charge, Solar Beam, Dark Pulse, and Overheat. So you definitely want the Flame Charge and Dark Pulse if you look at Pyro. And if you consider Pyro, I'm not really that excited for it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun because Pyro is a fun Pokemon. So what do we have? We have Florges. Florges is a fairy type, right? I think. But anyway, the fast moves, it has Vine Whip, Tackle, and Razor Leaf. Maybe it's also a grass type. I'm not really sure. So Razor Leaf and Vine Whip again. Charge moves Moonblast, Petal Blizzard, Psychic, and Disarming Voice. So not looking to be a great Pokemon. I mean, Moonblast is good. Probably something you would overlook in terms of Florges. But we'll move on to Go-Goat. Zen Headbutt, Rock Smash, Vine Whip. Vine Whip is good, but the charge move is Brick Break, Rock Slide, Leaf Blade, and Seed Bomb. Okay, you could definitely try out Go-Goat. I mean, Go-Goat's going to be pretty interesting with that Vine Whip and maybe Leaf Blade. Definitely a good move. So it's definitely one to keep in mind. Pangoro has Low Kick, Snarl, and Bullet Punch. Snarl charges up so fast. Let's see what the charge moves are. Close Combat, Night Slash, Iron Head, and Rock Slide. Okay, I mean, all of those moves are pretty good. So Night Slash, for sure, it does benefit from Stab. And then same as Close Combat, right? Yes, Snarl's going to charge up so fast. Pangoro's looking really good, actually. I didn't even know Pangoro's moveset, so it's looking really good. I'm actually really interested in that. Furfrou, not looking too hot. It has Take, Down, Bite, and Sucker Punch. Bite is not terrible. It doesn't benefit from Stab, though. I mean, the charge attacks are going to be Surf, Dark Pulse, Grass. I don't see it having much play, but we'll have to see. Meowstic is the Confusion user of this generation, so it has Confusion. It also has Sucker Punch, but you're going to look at Confusion with the charge attacks being Psychic, Energy Ball, and Thunderbolt. Yeah, I don't know about this one. The stats are not that great. I don't know about that one. I mean, it could be an interesting Confusion user, I guess, but that was that the male one? Okay, the female one gets a different moveset. I didn't realize that. Okay, it gets Charm instead of Sucker Punch. And then it also has Psychic, Energy Ball, and Shadow Ball. So pretty interesting. This is probably my all-time favorite, Edgy Slash. Fast moves, Psycho Cut, and Fury Cutter. Both good moves. You're definitely looking at the Psycho Cut. The charge moves, Night Slash, Flash Cannon, Gyro Ball, and Shadow Ball. So Psycho Cut, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. The defense one, the bulky one, is going to be the way to go. That's going to be crazy. So Aromatisse and Slurpuff are the Charm users. They are fairy types and they do have Charm. And Aromatisse also has Charge Beam. Slurpuff has Tackle, which not really interested in that. For Aromatisse, the charge moves are going to be Moonblast, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Draining Kiss. Slurpuff is going to be Play Rough, Energy Ball, Flamethrower, and Draining Kiss. So the moves are not terrible. You use them more for the fast move with Charm, though. So maybe they'll replace like the Wigglytuff or something. Because I mean, you could definitely use like Moonblast and Thunderbolt or something, or like Play Rough and Flamethrower or Energy Ball. So they seem like they could be okay Charm users. Malamod, Peck, Psycho Cut. Definitely want that Psycho Cut charge move. Psybeam, Foul Play, Super Power, Hyper Beam. Definitely an interesting take. I cannot wait to get my hands on Malamar. So Psycho Cut, definitely looking good with Foul Play and Superpower, right? I mean, that's probably the moveset I would look into. So Malamar definitely looking to be a pretty solid candidate. We have Barbarical, I think that's how you say it. Water Gun, Mud Slap, and Fury Cutter. So all good moves. The charge move is going to be Skull Bash, Crush Chop, Stone Edge, and Grass Knot. Okay, I mean, it has pretty good moves, pretty up there in the defense, so pretty okay, I think, for the fast moves. I mean, the charge moves are good. We've seen those before, so it could be pretty interesting. Yeah, it could be pretty interesting. We'll see. I don't know how to say this name, Dragalge. I know the Pokemon, I just don't know how to say the name. So it has Water Gun, Acid, and Dragon Tail. So, okay, another Water Gun user, and then for the charge moves, it has Hydro Pump, Aqua Tail, Outrage, Gunk Shot. I'm not really seeing this one, to be honest. I don't think so. Clarissa has a Water Gun and Smackdown, so we have a Smackdown user. And the charge moves, it has Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, and Crab Hammer. So another Crab Hammer user, that's going to be a lot of fun, for sure. So Heliolisk. Heliolisk has Quick Attack, Volt Switch, and Mud Slap. So we do have a Volt Switch user, so if you love, like, Raichu or Alolan Raichu, and then Ampharos. You're probably going to love Heliolisk. This is looking pretty good. First of all, it gets Parabolic Charge, which is not in the game yet. That's, I think, Heliolisk's signature move. So that's pretty interesting. We'll have to see what that does. But it also gets Bulldoze, Thunderbolt, and Grass Knot. So if assuming Parabolic Charge is a good move, that's the electric move, then what else do you go with? Maybe Grass Knot? I don't know. I mean, Bulldoze. It's definitely a solid pick. I'm definitely going to invest in that one. Tyrantrum has Dragon Tail, Charm, and Rock Throw. So another Charm user, but it doesn't benefit from Stab. Charge move is going to be Crunch, Stone Edge, Outrage, and Earthquake. I don't think so. I mean, if I'm going for an Earthquake user, I'm probably going with Diggersby. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Aurorus has Powder Snow, Frost Breath, Mirror Coat, and Rock Throw. So quite a bit. Powder Snow, going to be pretty good. The charge attack is going to be Weather Ball Ice. So that's going to be pretty fun to use, I think. And then Ancient Power, Blizzard, Thunderbolt, and Hyper Beam. So could be pretty fun. Sylveon has Charm and Quick Attack. This is another Eevee evolution. So Charm on Sylveon probably going to be, going to be pretty good with the attack, right? So it has Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, and Draining Kiss. So it only has Fairy charge attacks. So if you're going with Charm, and then you honestly probably don't even need 2 moves on this, if I'm being totally honest with you. But because you're only going to be using Fairy attacks. And then Hawlucha, Wing Attack, Low Kick, Poison Jab, the charge attacks, Flying Press, Let's Go, another one besides Pikachu Libre. Sky Attack, X Scissor, and Power Up Punch. So this is looking really good. Wing Attack and Poison Jab are both good. Probably Wing Attack, Flying Press, I don't know, Power Up Punch. I mean, it's looking really good. I mean, the moves are all good, so I can't wait for that. We have Dedenne. It has Tackle and Thunder Shock, so Thunder Shock for sure. Charge moves, Parabolic Charge. Again, I don't know what that does. Discharge and Play Rough. So if you're going with Parabolic Charge, I don't know if you are because I don't know if it's good. And then Play Rough, right? I mean, we'll see what it gets. We'll see what it gets, I guess. That's looking really interesting. Cobbing, Tackle, and Rock Throw, and then the charge moves Rock Slide, Moonblast, and Power Gem. Rock Throw is okay. I don't know. Oh, and then we have Goodra, Water Gun, and Dragon Breath. So we do have the pseudo-legendary being Dragon Breath. It's not actually a legendary, but it's on the level of a legendary. Similar to Dragonite and Tyranitar, Haxorus, Pokemon like that. The charge move is going to be Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Muddy Water, and Power Whip. So, okay, Dragon Breath, we know it's a good move. I don't know how good it's going to be for the Great League. We'll have to see. It definitely seems interesting. It's definitely one. Gumi is probably going to be rare, so could be pretty good. But probably not as good as like some other Dragon Breath users, but could be interesting. Klefki is just terrible. The fast moves are Astonish and Tackle, so that's the regional too. So I don't have to worry about that. Trevenant has Shadow Claw and Sucker Punch. Shadow Claw for sure. Charge moves, Seed Bomb, Shadow Ball, Foul Play, all good moves. So Trevenant definitely looking pretty good, right? Definitely looking pretty good going with the Seed Bomb and Shadow Ball, or the Foul Play even, right? They're all good. Goygeist has Hex and Razor Leaf, so another Razor Leaf user. And Hex is good as well. So charge attack's going to be Seed Bomb, Shadow Ball, Foul Play, Fire Blast. Good moves. So yeah, I think Trevenant and Goygeist could be pretty good. We have Avalon. So Bite, Ice Fang, Mirror Coat. So that Ice Fang charge attack is going to be Crunch, Avalanche, Earthquake, Body Slam. Body Slam spam, and Avalon is a tank. It's an actual it's absolute tank. It's a tank, right? So it's an iceberg. That's basically what it is. Excuse me. That's what Avalon is. So Noivern, fast attacks, Air/Bite, charge attacks, Draco Meteor, Hurricane, Heat Wave, and Psychic. All those take pretty long time to get to. It could be good. It seems like it's going to be pretty good. I'm definitely going to be trying out Noivern. We'll see how Noivern plays out. Zernius unfortunately got the short end of the stick with the fast moves Tackle and Zen Headbutt, charge moves Moonblast, Mega Horn, Close Combat, Giga Impact, and Thunder. Maybe you could work with the charge attacks, but the fast moves are garbage, so they need to update it if they want to make it good, or either make Zen Headbutt or Tackle really good, or give it another move before it releases. Yveltal with the Sucker Punch, Snarl, and Gust. So Snarl and Gust, especially Snarl, charging up super fast. The charge attacks Dark Pulse, Hurricane, Focus Blast, Hyper Beam, Psychic. definitely want to consider Yveltal. I cannot wait for that to come out. And then last but not least, we do have Zygarde. So the fast moves are going to be Dragon Tail, Bite, and Zen Headbutt. And the charge moves are going to be Outrage, Earthquake, Crunch, Hyper Beam, and Bulldoze. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's not looking too great yet. But I think out of the legendaries, Yveltal is definitely the winner. But again, all this is subject to change, guys. So I do want you to keep that in mind. Obviously, they could update this before they drop these Pokemon. Some of these are probably months and months and months away. But anyway, let me know what your favorite is and what you're most looking forward to. For me, well, in terms of my favorites, definitely probably Greninja. But I also like the fossil Pokemon. I'm excited for Yveltal. Obviously, we know it's good. Edgy-Slash, I think we're all excited for. But nonetheless, I will see you all in the next one, guys. I hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.